Thanks for watching. Like and share my video. Slip, car, back part, back view, front part, collar band, shirt cutting finish. Shirt pattern drafting and making. Vertical A line for center front and center back. A square A line for shoulder and neckline. Here I make neck width 1/12 chest 3 inch, back neck tip 1/2 inch. Here I make front neck dip 1/12 chest find 3 inch, front neckline, back neckline. Here I make half shoulder 8.5 inch, 2 inch shoulder slope, shoulder line. Here I make armhole deep 1/4 chest 10.5 inch, 1/2 inch less. Here I make waist position 16 inch. Here I make shirt length 27 inch. Chest line armhole deep position, waist line, shirt bottom line and sweep. Here I make shirt tail 2.5 inch, 2.5 inch up cross bottom hat. Here I make chest line 1/4 of chest 10.5 inch. Here I make waist 1/4 chest 9.5 inch. Here I make bottom width and sweep line 1/4 10.5 inch. Here I make sharp side length from line. Here I make across back position, space from SPS 5.5 inch. Here I make half across back 8 inch, and here I make half front across front with half 7 3/4 inch. Here I make back armhole side and also front armhole side. Here shoulder forward 1.5 inch, back side and 1.5 inch front side. Sharp block pattern drawing finish. Now here I added button extension 5/8 inch button overlapping. One and a half inch seam allowance. Here I make pocket position 8.5 inch from HPS. One and half inch from center front. Pocket height, pocket opening 4 3/4 inch. Pocket length is 5/4 inch. Pocket bottom width. Green line. First button, second button, third button, fourth button, fifth button, sixth button. There are 6 buttons. Sharp block pattern, drafting and making finish. Now I added 1 cm seam margin of both sides of front part and back part. 1 cm seam margin. Three-quarter inch seam margin for sharp bottom rear. Now here I cut sharp block pattern. Sharp block front part cutting. Now here I make back view based on the block before I make block pattern. Back view making. Here I added 1 cm seam margin on back view both sides. 1.5 inch forward line. Here I make back part based on before I make block, sharp block pattern. Here I mark outside of block front part, making back part. Back chest line, back waist line, back U seam line. Here I reduce 1 cm for armhole hook fitting, better fitting purpose. Here I added 1 cm seam margin. Also here I added 1 cm more seam allowance. Back side 2 times seam margin, side seam filling finish purpose. Green line, back part cutting. Back lower part cutting finish. Create a cut front neckline. Short front part cutting finish. Back lower part, back U. Now I make collar. Neckline measurement 5 into 2, 10 inch. Back neck line 5 for neckline. Nine inch. Back neckline and 4 inch front neckline. Here I make collar stand, collar 3/4 inch up marking for band shape line. Inch band height. Collar band making. Collar is 7. Collar is 15 half inch, half 7 3/4 inch. Here I added 1 cm margin of both band, collar band stand, 1 cm margin. Here I make collar based on band. Here I make band, collar band, collar outer length 15.5 inch, half 7 3/4 inch. Seam margin, collar outside. Collar point 3 inch. Collar height 2 inch. CMC margin. Collar band. Now here I make slip. Here I measure body armhole 5 3/4, 20 inch. Body armhole measurement 20 inch. Now here I make slip, square a line slip head. Here how to make slip. See on the drafting and making. Like, share my video. Subscribe my channel. Cap height 1/8 pass armhole deep or cap height 5/4 inch armhole deep and cap height. Here is a 5/1/8 1/4 divided by 2 3/4 half inch less 2/4 inch slip head width. (24 inch slip length. Slip cap height width line. Slip armhole deep line, bicep line. Slip cup line. Here I make elbow position. Under slip to cup line 19 inch divided by 2 8 10 9.5 inch 2 inch less 7.5 inch. Bicep position. Bicep line elbow position, elbow line. One 6 bust plus 1 inch bicep width 8 inch. One inch less slip elbow width. 1/4 bust cup or wrist opening. 5/4. 1/4 bust 10.5 inch half 5/4 inch slip opening. 2.5 inch slip cup plate, slip inseam line. Slip cap, slip head width minimum 8 inch, 8.5 inch. Slip armor length 20 inch, body 20 inch, slip also 20 inch. Here I added 1 cm seam margin both sides of slip. Here I cut slip. Now here I make cup height 2.5 inch. CMC margin. Here I make slip plate position 1 inch far from set slip center line. 1.25 inch slip plate deep. Plate deep allowance line. Slip bracket length 1 inch bracket width. Here I reduce 1 cm for front side slip. One notch mark front side. Slip center. 2 notch mark back side. nose mark, green line, sleeve cutting finish. Here cup making. Cup opening 10 half inch, half 5/4 inch. Cup 2.5 inch. One 3/4 inch cup side length. Inch cup outside length. 1 cm seam margin. Thanks for watching. Like and share my video. Sleeve, cup, back part, back view, front part, collar band, shirt cutting finish.